ちょうどいい。別件の要所が近くです。
効率だけを考えても仕方ないですが。
おや、いらっしゃい。酒で体温めた方が効率いいはずだぜ。これ、何かが書かれているようですね。
内容を確認しましょう。
いいわね、平和そうで。
あ、いらっしゃい。
喧嘩なら負ける気はしねえが。
何にもねえな、ここ。
みんな賑やかなのが好きよね。
好きに見ていってくれ。はあ、いっぱいやれたらな。
賑わってるね。いいよ。
ベルムントは昔獣人の国だったそうですね。
そうなんですか。
ただ今の住民はそのことをよく知らないようです。
一休みしていこうかな。
いや、また話でもどう？そう言ってく。なんだか今日は君に会える。君はこの町の人じゃないよね。あちこち旅をしてるの？羨ましいな。外の世界のことをもっと知りたいけど、母は外の世界は危険だって言ってる。でもそれはみんなも同じはずでしょ。世界が危険なら町の人たちはどうなんだろう。みんなそんな世界でも頑張っていい。僕だけ安全な場所。そうだ、ちょっと待って。この前ごめん。そろそろ話してくれてありがとう。
いらっしゃい。
そちらに行くんですか。それなら
よかったら見てっと。これ毎度ありがとう。
おや、いらっしゃい。
しばらくこのままでいいか。
お残しはまあまあじゃな。
日だまりみたいに好きな場所だ。
アクセス働くだけが
またあの少年のもとに行ってみましょうか。
いや、そろそろ。何度か母の目を盗む。みんなとても一生懸命。僕なんて母に僕も母の顔色をこの箱を見ると、これは僕が母の自分で手に入れた。まあお礼にこれを受け取ってよ。よし、そろそろ行くよ。しばらくは外に出られないかもしれない。だからだけどきっとまた会えるよね。じゃあ元気でね。
お礼を渡されるとは思っていませんでしたね。負担に。
なんじゃね、お客かね。毎度ありがとう。よかったら見てっとくれ。また来ておくれ。なんじゃね。
今回は何も買わないんですね。店主は少し残念な顔をしていたかも。
各社様は計画的なんですよ。
嬉しそうね。
宝箱ですね。どうにか近づけないでしょうか。
妙に肩が凝るな今日は。
何か買い忘れなどないですか。再度確認を。
ゴブリンがいます。
今は弱点攻めに効果的な手段がある。油をかぶってしまったら炎に注意して。こうして掴んでしまえばガードされようが関係ありません。
当然だ。
戦果としてはまずまずでしょうか。
これに慢心せず次に備えましょう。不要な所持品が増えすぎていませんか。私
何にもねえなここ。
牛車ですか。うまく使えば旅が楽になりますよ。
魔物の少ない街道ですが、利用は日中のみですね。
この牛車は乗っていくなら料金は降りてくれ。
美しい夜空、心を穏やかにしてください。
なるほど、確かに。
そこからだ。
よし、いいぞ。どこへ行くんだ。いや、どうも。
次の休みはいつだったか
俺の意志に従うのだ。
ベルンは北の古戦場跡。それでもそれが少し前。ひょっとするともしあんたがこどこへ行くんだ。
人がいれば何も気にならない。
これは素材として使うものですね。
後々役に立つ場面があるでしょう。
岩がありますね。皆で押せば位置をずらせそうですが。
一度押してみてはどうでしょうか。
してください。
協力いたしましょうか。
各社様、付近に案内できる場所があります。よろしければ話させてください。
ここなら珍しい素材が得られそうですよ。
確かにこれは珍しいですね。
さすがは各社様です。またもこの世界においで。
私は装備強化のための素材を発見するのが得意です。
はい、直ちに。バリスタ、遠距離用の武器です。
これをうまく利用すれば戦闘で優位に立てそうです。
さすがに怒ってます。
この木を少し攻めましょう。
承知しました。今は弱点攻めに効果的な手段がありません。弱点はあの瞬間狙い目です。
波動を断つ信号が露出しました。今です。
暗闇で急に明かりが消えてしまった時つい慌ててしまいます。
そうですね、自分もそんな経験があります。
誰か助けてくれ。
人が襲われています。助けた方がいいかもしれません。
必然的にそうでしょう。
親切にどうも。おかげで助かったよ。ついでと言っちゃなんなんだが、俺を慰霊塔まで警護してくれる気はないか。この辺りを安全に通れるようにするために必要なことでね。君ぐらいしか頼れそうな人もいないんだ。ありがとう。
ありがとう。これは感謝の印だよ。
慰霊塔というところまで護衛ですね。行きましょうか。そこまで案内します。
道のわかる人がいると助かりますね。
こちら側からは破壊できませんね。
それはそうですね。
高威力のバリスタですね。かなりの敵が接近。
オーブを残すと厄介ですね。私が確実に壊して復活を阻止しますよ。
さすが各社様、いい連携でした。
私が拾います。
教師はいつも緊張します。敵に出会ったら位置取りが難しいですが、
とにかく前後左右確かめながら行きましょうか。
及第点と言える立ち回りができました。
常に向上心を持って臨みたいものです。戦闘で使える品です。数があるほど安心ですよ。
使いどころを考えて大事に使いましょ
う。よし、鐘を鳴らしてくるよ。どうなんだ、うまくいったんだよな。ありがとう。何かお礼をしたい。ああ、そうだ、ここに来る途中で立派な装飾だし、
う。得るものがありました。
目的を果たせたことは誇って良いでしょう。
苦労もありましたので満足のことです。
またハーブ村の様子を見に行ってみましょうか。そこまで案内します。
道の分かる人がいると助かりますね。
あの宝箱を開いてみます。
ではこちらへ。
設置完了ですね。刹那の筆跡を使えばここに戻ってこれます。
ここは皆で集中攻撃を。
よし、一気に攻めましょう。
はい、わかりました。この調子で
ちらになります。
スケルトンが出現。
継続して攻撃を与えましょう。効果があるはず。ここでの戦闘は避けたいところですね。昇降用のはしごです。
こいつは便利ですね。
どうです？見ていきますか？どうです？見ていきます。またお待ちしてますよ。
いい買い物ができましたね。それなりの出費になりましたが。
納期ではありませんよ。周到な準備を心がけた結果です。
いい攻撃ですね。こうした食事も我々の絆を深めます。
全く同意です。このために頑張っているようなものです。
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have. Here we are, Greg, in Game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
Now Sacramento starting 5. To the inside. Got a piece of it. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Durant. That's in. Coming off the assist from O'Neal.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
Hope, covered by LeBron. Five to shoot. Here's Hope. Almost, but it rolls out. We've seen a quick start here for the Hornets. And a nice shot by Bryant.
Kobe has such confidence. It feels like this guy can score whenever he wants to.
On offense, here are the Kings. 8-point game. Hope, James covering. Here's Hope. No good, unable to end this run. Charlotte's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Curry finds O'Neal. And here's Kobe from the arc. Rebound by the Kings. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
And whether by design or by accident, they drew so many fouls in that game. Foul trouble for the other side became a huge issue.
And as a result, there was a blowout win. And credit them for initiating contact and forcing the officials to make the calls.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside Curry. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Curry's got 6 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Curry. 6 points for him. Lock at 6. Outside Durant. From deep. The shot, no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
There's a good screen. Hope, guarded by Kerr. Here's Hope. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
LeBron outside. Back to Kobe. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Clark with the Hornets, they were hit with injuries as hard as any team in the NBA in the 23-24 season.
Kevin, I couldn't agree with you more. They were so unfortunate in that regard, and it's not anything you can control, and it made it almost impossible for them to have a productive season because of those injuries.
7th in assists. And how about they broke into the top 10 last year in second chance points? They made that a focal point heading into the season, and boy, did it pay off.
And the assists you talked about, there weren't many teams in the NBA that focused as much on passing as they did, making sure the offense included all 5 guys on the floor.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Durant. 11 points for him in that last game against the Celtics in Boston. Curry passes to James. Shoots. Here's O'Neal and Shaq with the slam.
You know, even when you try to box out Shaq, he's still capable of grabbing the board. It's really just a hard, difficult matchup.
Here's Hope going inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Curry dishes to LeBron. And here's Bryant outside. Offensive rebound. Durant wide open. He fires. That three off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Hope covered by LeBron.
Oh! Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G slam cam. Here's Bryant. The Kings getting the bucket. Outside for Durant. Pulled loose. And now the Kings fast break. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant. In a moment to look at the scoring votes in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hornets.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Here's Boss. Hits it from three-point range.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Charlotte has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Pass to Nowitzki. Back to Curry. It's James atop the key. And the Hornets miss again. And the Kings with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. Kings moving the ball around. Good work defensively by Nowitzki. Last outing for Charlotte was a loss to the Celtics. It's rebounded by Boss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Hope. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and two shots coming up. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Kings.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
Watanabe's checked in for Sacramento.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Nowitzki's shot is no good. Kings leading now by 3. As to Watanabe. Here's Hope. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. And so James will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Outside, Kobe. Rebound by the Kings.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's Nowitzki. Coughing on the board. He gets it in there.
Nice play by Nowitzki off the pick and roll right there. Was able to work through the coverage and open things up for himself and his team.
Here's Watanabe. They lead by 1. It's good.
Utah Watanabe.
The Hornets shooting 40% here in the early stages. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Curry's setting the pick for O'Neal. Nowitzki gets a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Nowitzki's got it all tied up now for Charlotte. For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Defended by Nowitzki. Here's Hope. Rejected by Nowitzki.
Love how Nowitzki uses his long arms there on defense. Solid at coming up with blocks.
Curry's shot is good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Pass to Watanabe. A three-pointer, no good. Charlotte's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. A shot by Curry, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Hornets with possession here. They trail by 1. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Charlotte making some changes. Olajuwon comes in for O'Neal, and it's Jordan in for Curry. And the Kings making a change here. Pass to Kobe. Back to Nowitzki. Outside Jordan. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
It drops and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. And the Hornets lead by 2.
You know, the three shot is not a go-to shot for MJ, but his touch still undeniable.
Launches from deep. Michael Jordan grabs the miss.
And already it's taken out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Iverson's checked in for Bryant.
What's up?
You know, the separator with Jordan from other guys is his drive. That's obvious in my mind. He wants to win more than most anybody else out there on the floor.
Gafford, again the miss by the King. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. James, the pass to Jordan. And the rejection by Gafford. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
In for the Kings. King. Fall.
124 left to play here in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Iverson. Tight defense on him. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Kings. Number 15. Bob Babcock.
The Kings trail by 5. 107 left to play in the first quarter. To the paint, pass to A-Train. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Hope. Olajuwon with the rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here's Iverson. Here's Jordan. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Jacks up a 3. Traps in the tray.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And Nowitzki has it in the corner. To the middle. It's intercepted. And the Kings pushing it up now. Here's Babcock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Allen Iverson. The Kings shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Babcock taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Sacramento making a switch here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Iverson. No scoring in this one. Shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Charlotte Hornets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Sacramento's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Here's the screen inside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up.
Foul. First team foul.
And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Hornets trail by 3. Iverson passes to Jordan. Shoots from 14. That shot off the mark. The Kings shooting well. They're at 45%. Here's Hope. Good D by James.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Cam. That's not a good look at all.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Such great timing, defensive awareness too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Hey, Train, he's checked in for the Kings. On defense, the Kings. 3-point lead. Jordan looking around. Just 5 on the clock. No good for the 5th time from the floor this game. He's made 2 shots.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Hope. He's defended by Nowitzki. Here's Kane. Sacramento again missing. Hornets have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And it's Nowitzki missing. Kings leading now by 3. second quarter. We're a little over a minute and a half in. Into the lane, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis, Jim. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Shoot two.
Free throw good, Jordan. Durant's checked in for Nowitzki. And so Jordan nails both of them. Sacramento with the ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Pass to Watanabe. There's the pick. Right wing. No one near him. Good on the jump shot. 8 points for him.
Boy, he could have taken himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. The drive by Iverson. Outside, James. Durant just inside the line. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. KD's got his second basket of the night. Here's Fall. Still yet to score. Hope defended by Jordan. They double him with Jordan. And Jordan sends it back.
With defensive prowess and nearly a 7-foot wingspan, it's a lot harder to get a clean look on Jordan than most guys.
And they're able to recover. Back to Olajuwon. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Shots good by Durant. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Fall. Iverson covering. Here's Watanabe. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
"13 feet away. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
And as far as the three-point shooting goes, a weakness, no doubt. They're in the bottom third of the league, and really a disappointing season for them from beyond.
Ryan, he's checked in for Charlotte. A-Train, he's checked in for the Kings. Boss comes in for Watanabe. Pass to A-Train. Here's Fall. They set the pick. Here's A-Train, guarded by KD. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Hornets trail by 3. Olajuwon finds Jordan. For 3, Kobe. What a shooter! What a shooter! Kobe Bryant.
Kobe knows exactly what he's doing. Clever, crafty. He's able to disrupt the defense and get what he wants.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. In a moment here, let's check out the numbers for Jordan. How he did last season. Last year, averaged 10 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
A-Train, the pass to Fall. Tipped away and out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. He's checked in for Fall.
Number 28, Rui Hachimura.
Here's Jordan. 8 points for him. Durant up top. Here's Kobe, and Bryant throws it down.
Very few athletes are built like Kobe Bryant.
The Kings trailing. Here's Boss. Beyond the arc. The Hornets pull it in. Olajuwon's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
The Hornets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And the first one drops.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
And the Hornets making a change here. Curry's checked in. And Kobe drops them both.
The competitiveness and tenacity of Kobe Bryant are really something to behold. He never seems satisfied with his own play, always trying to get a little more out of himself.
Out to the wing. Here's Boss. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Boss has got 7.
Can't be thrown any better. That bounce pass hit him right in stride.
Olajuwon outside. The 3 from KD. That's in, coming off the assist from Olajuwon.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Pass to Bulldozer. Hope, James defending. Here's Hope, and there's the drive. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. For Sacramento, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line. And the Hornets making a change here. Jordan's checked in. So it's the Hornets now. And here is Curry. He's got 8. And here's Kobe for 3. A bulldozer pulls it in.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Boss gets the bucket.
But the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his 2nd this quarter.
Now here's Durant. He's got 9. It's to Curry. Now here's Jordan. Takes the 13-footer. He can't hit that time.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's the bulldozer. Here's Boss. Guarded by Kobe. 6 to shoot. Here's Hope. The rebound by Kobe Bryant. Charlotte's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Jordan. Guarded close. Fires. High post. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Hope. No good on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
KD dishes to Curry. Back to Durant. The 9-foot shot. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots. Here's the bulldozer, guarded by Curry. Driving inside. Here's the bulldozer. Shot is good off the back rim and in. The bulldozer's got 5 points so far. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Charlotte. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Michael Jordan. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Charlotte Hornets. Outside Durant, trying to get something going. Second chance effort. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. The bulldozer passes to Watanabe. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Watanabe's got the lead up to 6 now for Sacramento. Charlotte's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Outside Curry. Curry making it look so easy.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Puts up a deep 3. Hornets with the rebound. For 3. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. As to Watanabe. Downtown, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Watanabe's got 12 in the game.
He plays with such an edge. His style is tenacious.
Now, Bryant. Good! Kobe with a hand in his face.
Oh, it's been all Kobe all the time tonight. What a scoring machine.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
To Watanabe over Anthony. Watanabe, no good. Hornets trail by 4. Outside Curry. And here is Anthony. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Kobe's got his 4th assist in this one.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot, and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Here's Watanabe. 12 points for him. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And we saw it last year, guys, because those numbers were so low. Teams weren't afraid to put him on the line where points were hard to come by for him.
A minute 20 left now here in the second. Curry kicks to Kobe. Down low, here's O'Neal. Up again, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This is what the team counts on O'Neal for, grabbing the rebound and throwing it down.
Here's Watanabe. Under by LeBron. It's blocked by Shaq. LeBron right side. Pass to O'Neal. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Kings leading. Teardrop shot. No good on the shot. Good D by James. Charlotte's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And he's good on the 3-ball. And it's a 7-point Kings lead.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Derek, how's it feel to be back on the floor again?
It feels good, man, especially playing with my teammates. We have new teammates. We're just trying to come out here and just play hard and compete.
Good to see you back out here, Derek. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
You take a look at the Hornets. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Sacramento Kings.
A key part of this one, their bench production. Those guys can heat it up in a hurry. Give the starters a little rest. Can't ask for more than that.
Wash, rinse, repeat. You guys wouldn't understand that because it involves shampooing. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Sacramento leading by 7. They've got LeBron James. Durant is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Bryant, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Pass to Boss, takes the 3. And it's Curry with the rebound. And here's Curry who brings it up for Charlotte. Outside, Katie. Curry looking it over. And here's Kobe from the arc. A bulldozer pulls it in.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Boss. Looking to end its cold spell. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Kings have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Hornets trail by 9. Outside Curry. Fires it up. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Pass to Boss. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now here's Kobe. 14 points for him. Tries the spin move. He takes it in. Comes up empty down low.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
It's blocked by Shaq.
Nice timing on that rejection from Shaq, demonstrating why. You got to take him seriously as a defensive player when he's lurking near the bucket inside.
Sacramento leading by 9. Hope guarded by Kobe. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
All these officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, he's got to play without fouling.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Outside Durant. Back to Bryant. Releases. And the Hornets miss again.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Hope James defending. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. And it's sent back by KD.
Affecting the shot right there. The length of Durant, a problem for the offense.
Unable to get that one. Sacramento leading by 11. Pass to Boss. To the left wing. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Hope guarded by O'Neal. And it's off from three-point range. Charlotte has gotten blank from three-point line so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And finished off by O'Neal.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
And it's the Kings with the ball, following the bucket by the Hornets. Curry's defending, and it's good for 2. 19 points in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout, looking for a breather, and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Here is Shaq. He's got 6. Pass to Curry. Back to James. KD, that's for 2. Off target from the wing. Kings leading now by 11. Here's Hope. Sinks the triple.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Kobe. 14 points for him. On its way from Curry for 2. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Pass to Boss. Here's the bulldozer. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Kobe's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Curry kicks to Kobe. Knocks it loose. And now Sacramento on the break. Drops in the breakaway layup. 5 points in the game. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Sacramento.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And it's the Kings with the ball. After the three-pointer from KD. Lets it go from deep. Boss, no good. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Durant. Hustling it in. Kevin Durant.
Durant so good at finishing in tight. Excellent in the paint.
Here's Boss. He's got 12. Puts up a deep 3. They get it back. Here's Hope. Good on the triple. He's got 25.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
On the wing, Kobe. Baseline jumper. Rebound by the Kings. And the rejection by Curry.
Love seeing the little guy bounce like that. You know, Curry, he doesn't block a lot of shots, but when he does, it gets his teammates amped up.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Charlotte. The Kings also at the sub. A-Train, he's checked in for the Bulldozer. On defense, the Hornets. A 12-point game. Here's Boss. Bryant defending. Again, the miss by the Kings. Charlotte's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. A three ball. A-Train pulls it in.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring. You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Curry dishes to Nowitzki. Spiked away. Here's A-Train. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Boss. 6 to shoot. The three. Trains the three-pointer. And the Kings lead by 15.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the Flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Curry's shot is off. Kings leading now by 15. To the paint. Here's A-Train. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Inside, and it's blocked. Launches it. It's rebounded by Curry.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Bryant to end the run. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his third assist on the night.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Hornets with the rebound. Nowitzki's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the middle, and the dunk by O'Neal.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Nowitzki's shot's good.
And I like how quickly Nowitzki makes decisions. I mean, when the defense is not on it, he shoots it with confidence off the dribble.
Pass to Boss. Here's A-Train. The three. Drills it from outside. A-Train's got 5.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Now here's Bryant. 17 points in the game. Nowitzki for 3. Connects from three-point range. He's got 11.
Love the response from Dirk. Wasting no time answering with his own triple.
Sacramento leading by 9. Here's Hope. Another 3 for Sacramento.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Bryant outside. O'Neal sets the screen for Bryant. To the inside. O'Neal misses. The Kings shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. Out to the right wing. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
I had a chance to check out some stats for Nowitzki. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged 21 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. You can't understate his impact on the backboards.
Right. I mean, that's where he's one of the best in the business. Hard to outfight him on the glass.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Olajuwon's checked in for Shaq, and Jordan subbed in for Kobe. Here's Jordan. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Pretty good display of strength by Jordan there. Absorbed the contact and still able to nail the shot.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Durant comes in for Nowitzki, and Iverson's subbed in for Curry. Free throw no good for Jordan. Sacramento leading by 10. Eason with it to the right side. And stolen by Iverson. Pass to KD. Six on the shot clock. Spins. High arcing shot. No good from Jordan. Kings shooting well. They're at 45%. Here's Hope. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. He has 30.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Here's Jordan. Up and in on the layup.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And so it's Sacramento with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Right back after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the floor for Sacramento, they've got the bulldozer. And it's Eason in at the center position. Kings leading now by 10. Watanabe passes to Boss. Nifty move. Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Jordan. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Eason passes to Boss. Here's Watanabe. Bryant defending. Eason, a screen on Bryant. No one covering. Watanabe's got 20 points. And so Jordan will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Pass to Bryant. Kobe diving in. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
That's exactly why Kobe is unstoppable. Even the aggressive defense cannot hold him back.
Kobe Bryant, one shot.
And that one falls for Bryant. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hachimura. Here's the bulldozer. Back to Hachimura. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. Outside, Katie. No good with the triple.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
Here's Hachimura. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Kevin Durant.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
No good on the free throw.
A native of Japan, Hachimura continues to demonstrate why he was a lottery pick in 2019.
He hits the second from the line. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Nowitzki outside. Outside Bryant. Nowitzki sets a screen for Kobe. Lock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Much respect for Kobe. Defense got over anxious there.
1 for 2. Kobe Bryant.
First one falls for Sacramento, making a switch here. So he gets them both. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Boss. Fires away from outside. From beyond the arc and then some.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Michael Jordan on the wing. Jordan is doubled. And here's KD for 3. Hachimura grabs the miss. Kings leading now by 11. Boss passes to the Bulls. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Jordan kicks to Nowitzki. And again, the Hornets missing. The Kings have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. To the paint. Here's the bulldozer. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. And the bulldozer gets it to go. Hornets trail by 15. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Bryant, high post. That one's off, still out of sync. The Kings have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Hachimura with it. He's picked up by KD. Dadier, nice persistence to tip it back up and in. And the Kings lead by 17.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Bryant from way outside. No good from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that one drops for him.
Yeah, and I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
And so Jordan will bring it up for Charlotte. Outside, KD. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point territory. A bulldozer pulls it in.
no matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball. You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since. He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Babcock, guarded by Kobe. Pass to Bulldozer. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Olajuwon kicks to Kobe. With the teardrop. Rebound by the Kings.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Here's Babcock, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Second team foul. Shooting for Sacramento. Babcock at the line for two.
Shoot two.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Hornets. O'Neal's checked in for Nowitzki. James comes in for Kevin Durant. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Bryant. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Hornets trail by 18. Outside, Jordan. On the wing, James. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Sacramento moving it around. Babcock defended by Shaq. Six to shoot. Here's the screen. Latre. Hornets with the rebound. Jordan's got his fourth rebound in this one.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really hard.
This is where you let O'Neal eat. Actually feast. Feed him inside, and you'll get paid off for it. Keep coming, keep coming.
Looking to get it going. Nice jump shot. Good. And the Kings lead by 18.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Curry dishes to Jordan. Floats one. Doesn't go for him. Sacramento leading by 18. And he lobs it up toward the rim and stolen by Jordan. Olajuwon passes to Jordan. No one near James as he lets it go. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Hope. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on LeBron James.
Third team foul. At the line for the Kings. Hope. 2 shots.
Shoot two.
The first one falls. Charlotte making some changes. KD's checked in for Olajuwon. And Kobe is subbed in for Jordan. The Kings making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time. Hornets trail by 17. Outside, Kobe. Back to Curry. Pass to KD. Kobe with it. Pulls it up. Misses the jumper.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Curry kicks to LeBron. Now here's Durant. Lets it go with a three. Curry's shot is off.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Here's Boss. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Stolen away, and they're running. Launches the three, knocks down the three ball. And the Kings lead by 20.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
Outside Curry. Pass to James. And here's KD for three. It's rebounded by Boss. Boss has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Out left to the wing. Throws it up high. Kobe with the steal. LeBron outside. Lobbed up there for KD. Over to the left wing. Hope guarded by Kerr. Hope, crafty move. The Hornets pull it in. LeBron's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Curry. Off the glass. That one's good.
Working that in-between area. Steph likes to keep the defense on its heels.
Sacramento leading by 18. Here's Hope. Sinks the three-pointer. He has 35.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Durant. Shot clock at 5. And no good that time. Sacramento's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Here's Hope. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Kings.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And serving up a big slice of humble pie, owning the season series throughout. This victory gives them a clean sweep of the 3 this year against the Hornets.
Curry outside, 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
Hope, covered by LeBron. 40 seconds left to play here in the 4th.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Here's Curry. Sacramento making their last shot. And here's James outside. No good that time. And so here's Sacramento. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time.
Kobe Bryant.
That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
4th team foul. Substitution on the court.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Fall. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Victor, you guys have been pushing the tempo, looking to get out and run, and it's working. Has that been a focus of late?
We figured out that we got to play fast and we got to play high tempo no matter what happens, and we got to stay together. So we got to just continue to keep working.
Well, you certainly hit them first tonight, Victor. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game.